Okay, second graders, we're going to do our review for our math test. So we're going to start off with this problem right here. We have 9,000 minus 8,261. So you always look at the symbol we're going to be taking away. Now we can't do 0 minus 1, and I can't borrow from my neighbor. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep going until I can get to a neighbor that I can borrow from. I'm going to use a different marker. This one is not working very well. I'm going to use one of the techniques we learned on one of the videos if you got a chance to watch it. Basically what you do is you take this very last 0 all the way to the right. You're going to make it 10. You're going to draw a box around the rest of the number. And you're going to take 1 away. What's 1 away from 900? 899. Okay? And if this is something you don't understand, then don't worry about doing it. Okay? All right, so 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 minus 6 is 3. 9 minus 2 is 7. And 8 minus 8 is 0, and I don't start a number off with 0, so I'm not going to put a comma in the front. Now I'm going to check my answers. When you check your answers, make sure you go from the bottom up and you do the opposite. So the opposite of subtraction is plus. 9 plus 1 is 10. 3 plus 6 is 9. 7 plus 2 is 9. 0 plus 8 is 8. Okay? Alright, so there's that one. The next one, I'm going to show you, we have 600 minus 326. This is for if you don't understand that boxing that I just did. I'm going to do this the regular way. So I'm going to have minus, which means take away. 0 minus 6, I can't do it. I'm going to take 1 from my neighbor. Oh, but I can't. My neighbor has nothing. So that neighbor needs to borrow from their neighbor. So they get 1, and since they gave him 1, they're going to have 5 left. So now my neighbor has enough to give me. So they're going to give me 1, and they're going to have 9 left. So 10 minus 6 is 4, 9 minus 2 is 7, and 5 minus 3 is 2. Now I am going to go backwards and I'm going to add, okay? So the opposite of minus is addition. So 4 plus 6 is 10, 7 plus 2 is 9, and 3 plus 2 is 5, okay? The next thing we're going to talk about is division and multiplication. So here we have these two division problems. We have this 5 inside of the house. And remember, division is the opposite of multiplication. Your big number, the answer is inside the house. You're taking that big number and you're dividing it up into this number of groups. And this is the number of items that are in each group. So I have 5 things and I'm going to put them in 5 groups. Okay? So I'm going to count by 5s until I get to 5. 5. How many fingers does that take? 1. So 5 divided by 5 is 1. And now, for here, I'm going to have 45 divided by 5. I'm going to count by 5 so I get to 45. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. How many fingers? 9. So 45 divided by 5 is 9. So now, I have these multiplication. Like I said, division and multiplication are opposite. So now, I'm going to have this number. I'm going to put them into groups of, and then the total amount is going to be my answer. So 7 times 2. So when you have factors of 2, you're going to count by 2s that many times. So 7 times 2. So I'm going to have 7 fingers, and I'm going to count by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 7 times 2 is 14. Now 4 times 2, again, I'm going to count by 2s, and I'm going to count by 2s 4 times. So I'm going to hold 4 fingers and count by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8. So 4 times 2 is 8. All right, the last set of review that we're going to do, we're going to be talking about 1/3. If you remember, when you have a fraction like 1/3, okay, it looks like this. We have 3, which means it's broken up into 3 equal parts or 3 equal groups, and you're going to circle just one part or one group. So here we have this object and we're going to color in 1/3. It is divided up into 3 even spaces, so we're going to color in just one piece. Now I have these objects and I need to circle 1/3 of them, so I'm going to break them up into 3 groups. So 3 groups, here's one group, here's my second group, there's my third group, I'm going to count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to put 1 in each group until I get to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that means there's going to be 2 in each group. So there's your group, there's your group, there's your group. And I'm just going to circle one group. Okay, and that is our math review.